Hi everyone, my name is Ahmed and I build voice agents for businesses, small to medium businesses. And I believe that just like the internet retired the fax, it is here for the phone. Only with an additional add-on being that it has now given people the ability to communicate as if they are talking to you over the phone, but on the internet, along with advanced automation and tools that allow the team member they're talking to actually action and execute real business on the fly 24/7. So like handling refunds, resolving issues, and you can take up to 10 calls at the same time, scalable up to 100. So today we're going to jump in and show you this game-changing new revolutionary tech in real time. So please follow me along, and without further ado, we are going to jump into watching. For those of you who are watching, this is actually the advent of foods, thousands of parameters, but it's not like you're ordering a cheeseburger and fries. People come at you with like, we want the size, the sun to rise in the east, it has to be pet friendly. We want infrastructure, maximum 15-minute drive, and there's hundreds of requests that go in. So can you imagine a poor human agent, no matter how well they can be, to be able to instantly find the exact matching listing and send that across? All our listings are pre-selected from the top developers, which I believe have had the most capital appreciation and have the performance metrics to back them up. I'll just show you before and after, year by year. For the last 3 years, these things have held their ground. Numbers don't lie. But today's video, we're going to be discussing the technology that makes me able to run this thing as if I have a skyscraper full of people working with no issues, no trust issues. And I don't know if you guys can believe this, but I want you to see this with your own eyes. I've taken 732 calls. I think just in the last month, it's cost me $110. One of those calls would pay for my house. Okay, but and that is a call I would not have been able to take. And if I had been able to take it, the moment I opened my mouth and start yapping, people do a U-turn, moonwalk backwards. Because sales is not my forte, so these things are amazing. I've learned how to communicate with my clientele in a professional manner, listening to the way this thing does. I mean, it's just crazy. Let the games begin. We're here to take out the phone. 3, 2, 1. Imagine you're on your phone on airplane mode. The first thing that happens is we have to express the accept button. Okay? This is required by regulatory protocol. You'll be presented with where you would normally have a chat widget to type, the ability to simply talk. You will be asked to allow your microphone, and to ensure you have the correct microphone enabled in your drop-down menu. If on your phone, it'll just default to your phone without this, so you probably won't see this if you're on a mobile device. If you're on a computer, you'll just have to make sure if you have multiple devices, you select the right one and go. To be safe, always go allow while visiting sites you're not familiar with. This is my portal. I'm comfortable with it. I made sure that it's safe for everyone. So let's go ahead and this is traditionally how you would normally search for something anywhere. So you'd go in, you'd mention an area, you click there, you'd probably given a budget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a maximum 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then you go through this harrowing process of searching for the bedrooms and the bathrooms, and this is how things are done no longer. Okay, so by the time you have actually managed to search and find this, imagine having thousands and thousands of units, each with thousands and thousands of parameters. Okay, sizes, square feet, prices, payment plans, brochures, videos, trailers, maps, locations. These are highly intricate inventory items with lots of data points that need to be regulated and have all of this stuff all up to date, or we face serious repercussions. But it is a human labor intensive capital process we have just done away with. I think everyone, congratulations, you are watching what potentially will take out the phone. These things are not only able to find and discuss and have conversations with. We will run a simulated experience to show you, just to make this a shorter video for everyone. And I'd like to let everyone just be the judge for themselves. We provide these systems that can be bolted onto your website. If you don't have websites, we can create a website. and we can have you live up, ready and rolling with advanced metrics, with calls coming in on the daily. We're going to simulate a call in there, and we're going to see how that call afterwards is transcribed into a CRM. The call is recorded and analyzed based on whether it is actionable, whether it's something we can work with, and this is without human error. So let's today simulate a situation where I'm looking for something in, let's make this a new area. This was in Dubai Marina. Let's, for today, say Business Bay. And let's look for a slightly higher budget with a slightly higher different set of metrics. And let's see what it comes up with. And I want you guys to see how many data points are captured in a simple 2-minute call. Tons of variables, all of which need to be matched with the right inventory for this user. Okay, we are dealing with ultra high net worth individuals in our pipelines. These people don't appreciate their time being wasted, and they expect things to work, especially because these are extremely, real estate's it could be a life-changing and very emotional decision for families, for people moving, given the geopolitical circumstances. The system is the dream for people. If you love your clients, you don't have this, you'll be seeing in a few years' time, mark my words, let this process begin. You will be annoyed if a human answers the phone. I'm sorry, guys. Check this out then.
أهلا بكم في تيريا العقارية. Greetings and welcome to Teerya Real Estate. Kindly note this is an AI system that is required to inform all callers that conversations may be recorded for quality and training purposes. كيف يمكنني خدمتك اليوم? How can I help?
Hi, how are you? I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm looking to invest in the Business Bay or the Canal area, Dubai Canal area. I'm looking for a minimum of a 2 to 3 bedroom apartment with a minimum of 2 bathrooms, and my budget is up to 4 million AED. And I'm looking for something specifically by either Bengati, Damak, Imar, Shoba, or Ellington. You could kindly send me a WhatsApp message to 050-9977-3800. I know this is a lot to take in, but please kindly go ahead and process that message. Send it over across as soon as possible.
Welcome back, Mr. Caller. Business Bay or Dubai Canal. Up to 4 million AED, 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Preferring those developers. Confirming your WhatsApp as +71509977380.
I've received that message. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's open this listing. So just stand by for a moment while it loads. Everyone notice how that was under 15 seconds. Now you saw how we have to go and traditionally go and search. This was sent.
Premium listings from preferred developers attempted via WhatsApp to +971509977380.
Excellent. So that was done in under 5 seconds. So to conclude this video there, that would have taken a team to understand, to review the case, to have it written down. By this stage, you would still be on the phone selecting which department to talk to, let alone having actually met with someone at 6:20 p.m., which is past normal working hours in Dubai. Thank you. This is a wonderful property. We'd like to book it. Could you kindly go ahead and schedule an appointment with a specialist to acquire this unit? And what are the remaining formalities we need to be aware of? What documentation and what is the next process going forward?
Wonderful. Specialist appointment for the unit. Please confirm your preferred date and time in the next week.
As soon as possible. Thank you.
This will just take a sec.
Say next week at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. The investors will be flying into the country. So just do it as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Okay. I have to go. We received the message. As soon as you have something, let us know. Thank you. Bye. So guys, we've concluded this conversation there. I wanted everyone to sort of see that in real time. And as you noticed, that message came in literally within moments. Now, this is the really awesome part. Well, you've got this data, you have traffic that was otherwise completely unable to interact with a website or do anything like that at this point without having to call. This was free for your users. It cost barely a few pennies to handle that. You have a user who actually was dealt with at 6:20 at unholy hours of the business operating day. And what's absolutely crazy is this, my favorite part, which is the fact that you can actually go right back in when you're done, and you can access the plethora of data that is captured at the end of each call. So let's see what that looks like. So bring your attention back right now to the CRM. It is that call was conducted a few minutes ago. Today's date, today's time. It took 2 minutes and 59 seconds. The call analysis hasn't been applied. I need to reattach it. The client purpose was for investment. It was the quality of this call. If we had to give this in terms of someone who knew what he wanted precisely, a 10. I agree with that. Exactly what he wanted, when, where, opted to book an appointment. Appointment was scheduled. A budget was confirmed. The property type was an apartment. It was for the purposes of investing. The caller is in a rush and mentions that investors will be flying into the country, indicating urgency. Is this lead actionable? True. Now this filters out this magical one-liner filters out a lot of noise and headache for our agents. It is a highly intent caller. The calls are recorded, can be played and restored back, and are sent to our sales team. We're completely hands-off at this stage. All information is given, enough mobile numbers, what they are trying to do, the area, the location, the qualification notes. Notice here how it mentioned the caller is looking to invest in Business Bay or Dubai Canal, 2 or 3 bedroom. It has been seconds since we have ended that call. Seconds before all of this information. A budget exact up to 4 million. A minimum 2 bathrooms. Specific developers, Bengati, Imar, Shoba, Ellington. There's nothing that was missed. Null variables are omitted from the sales team, so they just receive what is filled. And they don't receive these red markers. They only see it if it's all true, being red. And I'm going to change that red to green because it's uncomfortable, or maybe make it blue as well. So as you can see, a lot of data and information is captured. All of the data can be measured. We are heavily data dependent on our systems actually self-regulating themselves to a point where they create their own monitoring and evaluation test suites. So they run on closed loops where they're able at the end of the week to look at the calls, see where things went wrong objectively, and say, hey, we could have done this and that better. And the fact that this is being done completely over an internet connection and without a cellular network is something that, that in and of itself is crazy. The fact that these things maintain 100% accuracy, they run fast, heavy, and very cheap. They're expensive. Their one-off setup fee is the best investment, because you can come back in 6-7 years and say, okay, plug me in, and your stack is basically ready to be. It's like a motherboard that allows you to interface with different components, and the components are becoming so much more advanced. So we highly urge everyone that I cannot stress the early, if you're a business owner, you're thinking about starting a business or going into starting a business, the opportunity cost of every day you don't have these things going. Elon Musk said if you have to press one button, you don't have a business in 2030. The UAE government is the first ministry worldwide to have these solutions integrated into their stack. And if you'd allow me a moment, I'm going to actually try to bring up the Emirates Finance Ministry NLP performance results. These are the first government in the world that has a ministry that has integrated and uploaded the citizens onto these agents. So for those of you who think that this is just geeky stuff, this is the first government entity, agency, ministry on planet Earth in the history of humanity that has offloaded its citizens through a computer to talk to. And the results, so here we go. The Emirates Finance Ministry has achieved significant milestones in its performance results for the first half of 2026, particularly in the integration of generative AI solutions. The ministry's call center exceeded all approved operational targets with a 97.1% first contact resolution. That means upon the first conversation, the resolution was resolved. It is usually a 1 or 2 weeks horrible, painful cycle that involves multiple calls that come in at unholy hours of the day, done on the spot. This is not possible for every human being who calls, just to let you know. Reducing the average refunds And you'd be surprised. I have had this thing increase the investors' budgets. It can do things you just can't think of. Like it would sound silly, okay? And it does so using data to drive the decisions of it's really incredible. It knows the return on investment, capital metrics, capital expenditure, appreciation, sales volume, competition, infrastructure. I mean, the volume of data that you can just go click, and it is now a master in tens of thousands of manuals worth of data, of years worth of data absorbed in nanoseconds, and it can talk about it as if it's the writer, it's the source. So anyways, these achievements reflect the ministry's commitment to digital and in government financial services, aligning with UAE's strategy towards smart solutions. Forget about the fact that this is, like I said, not meant to replace people. These are systems that are meant to allow people to have more work done for them, but they need to be there. Okay, that we are in a human in the loop based economy, and this is testament. You are seeing the first country on planet Earth that has actually got a ministry that is allowing voice agents to take all their calls. These systems are incredibly complex. I'm happy to be offering limited spots and availability to anybody who is interested in what they just saw. Let that sink in. Just to let you know, that research was done from amongst a total volume of listings. Let's go into the grid mode here. You can see at the bottom here, there are 43 pages, and each page contains 4 rows, 4 columns, with 1, 2, 3 rows. So that's 12, 4 by 3, 12 units per page at 43 pages. Each unit has about 100 different unique parameters. And there's no limit to how many units I can scale on our platform. So essentially, you can have one system that knows every aspect, every facet, every element of your business, and aggregate that over time. Imagine if you're handing your business over to your kids. Imagine having to train all of them. Like ascendancy, handing over, like there's so many applications where this system is just there. It's always on and it'll always be there. I ask people in the real estate sector in Dubai if they're ever trouble or confused or they come into good deal. This system is provides legal support, compliance support, real estate support. It is trained on the rules and regulations downloaded from the government websites only and kept up to date on a bi-weekly cadence, as the rules and regulations change here on a monthly basis. So it doesn't know anything except what it is put in, and that is directly what is from pen to paper from our rules and regulatory authorities, not from third parties. There's no pressure to sell. There's no pressure. It has been tuned to guide users to the best of their ability, such that all users have the best outcome and a pleasurable experience doing so, regardless of whether they want to buy, sell, invest, whatever their approach is, and to provide the highest level of quality, safety, and assurance as possible. And what is written in code cannot be broken. So this concludes our video of what I believe to be the surprise coming shortly, and my other startup, which I have butchered horribly designing and aim to bring to life for everyone. So thank you for everyone for watching. I'm Ahmed from Teerya Real Estate, and we'll be launching something special where we'll be essentially able to one shop, one click, get you up and ready and rolling within a day, over a coffee, regardless of where you are in the world, and before your coffee gets cold. Thank you, everyone. Please reach out, info below for collaborations, and if you want to test these systems out, I'm taking a limited number of people. I have to hand select carefully the industries to make sure we do our due diligence that it's feasible for you guys to use these things. We make sure you're safe, so don't worry if you're not a good fit, or if something it's our responsibility and we take the onus if we make mistakes. So yeah, let the games begin. See you next video.